Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Travis Chance from Colossal Games, as his shirt helpfully explains, looking at a prototype for Papillon.
Papillon.
Yes. Papillon, which is French for butterfly.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
So this is a game from J.B. Howell. If you're not familiar with J.B. Howell, he just did the Reavers of Midgard.
Okay.
It's quite a different theme game, as you can see from the barbaric Viking raiding game that he made. And this is a game about butterflies. So throughout the game, the players are going to be building a little personal meadow.
So this is going to be one player's sheet?
No, this is the central market of flower tiles, and what's going to happen is players are going to bid these caterpillar tokens, which are the sort of currency of the game. Okay. They're going to bid them in a sort of Five Tribes-ish like bidding system. So maybe I'll say I'm willing to bid 3, and then the next player over says, no, I only want to bid 0. I don't want to waste anything. Right. The next player says, I'm going to bid 0, and you slide down, and then the next guy goes, I really need to go first. I'm going to bid 4. What you do then is you're going to pick a row or column. And so you can kind of chop things up there. And as you can see, there's some caterpillar tokens here out on there. And there's multiple considerations to be made with the actual drafting of the tiles.
Right, the color and the connections.
Yeah, the actual butterflies in the little green area. So let's just say, for example, I went first and I wanted to take this quantity of butterfly, or these quantity of tiles here. I would then arrange them in my meadow.
That's how you do it right here.
Okay, arrange them in my meadow, and I would start to build out my meadow, which I'm going to build over the course of the game. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, I did this. Anytime you actually close a flower patch, like we've done here with the blue, I would then take my butterfly, which is in your player color, and it's kind of interesting. You see these 3-dimensional flowers. These are very rough prototypes, by the way.
They're not very rough. I mean, that's pretty elaborate.
They're pretty good. Yeah, I stepped on one earlier. It hurt. So what you do is you put a butterfly on the closed patch, and then in a later phase of the game, you actually get to deploy the butterfly onto the flower, and this is an area majority mechanism. You can see here in the flower pots, there's points based off of, at the end of the game, who has the majority of the butterflies. Whenever the first person to make a patch of 3 or more gets to take this little bonus token, and it gives them some points at the end of the game and helps them with the majority toward the flowers. And that's really the kind of ebb and flow of the game. There's some other considerations. There's these little gnome tokens. So if you take the smaller row or column, you'll get this, which reimburses you in some currency, and then you get to put your gnome out into your meadow. At the end of the game, you'll score some points in ways. Your largest 2 patches will score you 2 points per patch. So you have this kind of push-pull of, I want to get butterflies out, but I also want to have big flower patches because that gives me lots of points. And then you also score points for having enclosed areas where you have butterflies. Okay. So there's the multiple placement options and strategy within the game as well. Okay, and you just play a certain number of rounds, or it plays. So each round you flip over a little guy, and there are 8 rounds or 7 rounds in the game. Sorry, and then that's the end. In the end, you calculate your scoring based off of the majority on the flowers, based off of how you've built out your meadow with regard to the enclosed butterflies in the 2 largest patches, and you get some money. You get points for your little leftover caterpillars.
For the caterpillars.
Yes, just like in real life.
That's right.
And then the player with the most points naturally loses, wins. Yeah, and that's Papillon.
All right. Thank you very much, Travis.
Awesome.
Succinct run through there.
Was it?
Yes.
I forgot to mention when it's coming to Kickstarter.
When is it coming
April
to Kickstarter?
4th.
April 4th.
Hey, you did mention it.
2019.
We're always live, thank God.
That's right. You did it.
We did it.
And when is it expected out in retail release?
It's usually a 6 to 9 month cycle for us, start to finish, from when the Kickstarter starts
Christmas.
to when it delivers. Yes, we're hoping it should be out later this year. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.